Hello, and welcome to Focus On. I'm Drew Holman, and I'm here today with the Blue Water Brass, Leslie and Richie. What is the Blue Water Brass?
Well, the Blue Water Brass is an official DCI sponsored show. The DCI is the Drum Corps International. It's a very, very, very good thing to watch. The show is usually a wonderful opportunity to get many types of people into the wonderful world of marching, drum, and bugle corps.
This is a great show featuring drum and bugle corps from all over the United States, and they come to Port Huron to compete in a national tour.
How many years has the Blue Water Brass been putting on a show in Port Huron?
This is our 26th consecutive show, and it's one of the oldest in the country. I can remember even coming to my first show when I was 7, and that was 11 years ago.
Wow. What should I expect to see at one of these shows?
When you go to one of these shows, you should be seeing unbelievable activity on the marching field. Everyone on the field is between 16 and 21 years old, and they have been dedicated a whole summer to put on music and a great performance for all their crowds to watch.
What's the difference between a marching band and a drum corps?
A drum corps consists of only brass and percussion instruments, while a marching band also has woodwinds involved with them. Both groups use extensive pit percussion, including xylophones and vibraphones and marimbas, and they have exciting color guard work also. This DCI is only a summer-only activity, which is based upon competition, and the best way to describe a drum corps is a marching band on steroids.
How much would it cost to participate in one of these?
Tickets to go see one of these they range from $5 to $15. I would say maybe a 3-hour show. It's a very, very good show to watch. Last year, I believe the largest band was almost 200 people.
Wow.
Depending upon the cost is also where you prefer to sit. And to buy tickets, you can go to either the Port Huron Music Center, or you can go to the downtown Port Huron office, or you can call both Northern or PH to find out more information.
When and where is the show going to be held this year?
The show is going to be on a Wednesday, June 23rd at 7 o'clock.
Who does the Blue Water Brass benefit?
The Blue Water Brass benefit is made up of current members of the band boosters in Port Huron High School and Port Huron Northern High School. The Blue Water Brass has donated over $60,000 over the past, I do believe, 25 years. So both the schools do donate or do benefit a lot from the Blue Water Brass.
So where is the show being held again?
The Blue Water Brass event is being held at the Memorial Stadium on the south side of Port Huron.
Boy, I bet this event takes a lot of volunteers to put together. Would you like to tell me about that?
Well, on the volunteer part of this, we have both of our band boosters, Northerns and the South Side band boosters. Plus we have our community. This event could not be possible without our community and all of our support. We have multiple sponsors that we go and ask every year, and they purchase an ad to put into our Blue Water Brass book.
Well, that's it for now. We'll take a brief intermission, and when we get back, we'll have another guest from Port Huron Northern. back. I'm Drew Holman again, and I'm here with Allison and Micah from Port Huron Northern. So tell me what I would see if I attended a Blue Water Brass show.
You're going to see a bunch of drum corps from all over the world. It's really an incredible experience.
Yeah, and like the past years, we've had drum corps from not just like the United States. We've had them from like Canada, and another time we had them from where, like
Sweden.
Yeah, Sweden, and they come a far way and they stay here just for our pleasure. So.
And if you don't know what a corps is, it's a group of musicians in color guard, which are the flags that spin around. Very talented people. It consists of only brass instruments, so it's a very powerful experience. Generally, they have anywhere from 50 to 200 people on the field, all in bright colors. It's pretty awesome.
Wow. I heard they bring all their own food on the buses and even sleep in the gyms.
Yeah, they do. They have to sleep in our gyms because it would cost a lot of money if they travel around everywhere and stay in hotels. So we do accommodate them by letting them stay in gyms and like the local elementary schools and stuff. And they do bring their food, but we do help them out, like, and we do give them like some meal plan and stuff like that. So it's not too hard.
That's nice. Where does all the money from the Blue Water Brass tickets go?
Well, originally, what the money that comes from the Blue Water Brass tickets is going to go, first of all, to pay off the bands and the performances. So all the drum corps will get their earnings from the ticket sales, and then the remainder of it is split up evenly between the two music departments at Port Huron High and Port Huron Northern.
Yep, and that's how we can buy like our music and our uniforms, because we probably need new uniforms soon. So.
Those will be useful.
Yeah.
I understand you are putting on a program you'll be able to purchase at an event. How are you raising money for this?
Well, we're going to be selling ads, and they range from $25 to $125, and those are just going to be like in the program and stuff, and it benefits like the companies that buy them by they get to have like 3,000 people or however many people we have come to these, and they get to have free advertisement pretty much. So.
Where do these bands practice, and how long are they in town?
The bands are in town for a very short period of time. They're generally in town the day before, if even, and then they either leave that night or the night of the performance or the day after, depending on if they have another show or not. But generally they practice at the schools, and Allison's seen them elsewhere. Right?
Yeah, I've seen them like at beaches, and sometimes they'll just go there and hang out for a little while if they get a break, if they have to stop practicing or something.
Now, where can I get tickets?
You can get tickets at like Port Huron Northern or Port Huron High, and you can get them
through the Music Center downtown.
Music Center.
You go to the Music Center. Port Huron Music Center is offering the tickets.
How much do they generally run?
Between $5 and $15, because it depends on where you're going to sit. If you're just going to sit way up in the bleachers or right out there. So.
When is the event, and where is it being held?
The event is June 23rd at 7 o'clock at Memorial Stadium. So rain or shine, it's going to be on. It's still a great event, a lot of fun. So.
Well, I'd like to thank our guest of Blue Water Brass today. I'm Drew Holman, and this has been another edition of Focus On. Good night.